Our school-related employee of the year does so much for our school and our community.
Aquí está su número de teléfono y está la dirección. Oh, okay.
She enjoys seeing our students both in and outside of school. She does everything to make our new students feel welcome and to equip our students with being successful here while they're at school. She gives school supplies, uniforms, and makes sure they have access to everything that is necessary for them to be successful. Outside of school, on any given Friday night, you might see our school-related employee of the year collecting tickets and taking money.
My name is Dulce Rodriguez, and I'm new here at Anna Woodbury. Miss Rodriguez has helped me learn my daily duties here at the Secretary. I enjoy working with her. She is very kind, very sweet, probably one of the best coworkers I've had lately, and I'm really thankful for her.
So our school-related employee of the year is none other than Kimberly Braddy. And I can say a lot about Miss Braddy in the short time that I've known her. One of the things that I really love about Miss Braddy is her unconditional willingness to help each and every student.
I like Miss Braddy because she helps everybody in the classes.
Right now she's a para-specific and she works with one student in particular. And with that student, we've seen a lot of positive growth with him. And we know that it's because of her help, her care.
I love Miss Braddy because she encourages everyone and she helps other kids learn every day.
Thank you, Miss Braddy, for everything that you do for our child. We couldn't have asked for a better para. You definitely put his needs above anything else, and we know that you have his best interest at heart. Thank you for everything that you do.
Mrs. Brannan is our school-related employee of the year, and I couldn't be more excited to have her chosen by her peers and her colleagues for that honor. Mrs. Brannan is the epitome of everything you expect from a school employer and employee in general. She's helpful, she's friendly, she's kind, she's flexible.
Miss Kimberly Brannan is Bartow Middle School's Employee of the Year. She is a great lady. She's flexible, adaptable, she's stellar in everything that she does. She fills everything with greatness, and the kids love her.
Having a professional like Miss Brannan on our campus has truly enhanced our educational process. She is a support to not only the students that she sees on a daily basis, but also the staff that she engages with. She is positive, she is upbeat, she is energetic, and she truly has the heart of educator, getting these students to perform at their very best.
We are so proud of Miss Ola. She deserves this award. As the principal's secretary, she is a very important part of our IB family. Miss Ola serves our students, our parents, our staff, all of us, and makes our job so much easier because of who she is.
And her dedication to the students. You know, anything they need, she'll find it, or she'll find the person that can help them out. She's always here and puts students first.
Miss Olliff does so much for us. Every time we're in there, she's just so ready to help us with anything, and we love talking to her, and she's just a big part of our lives and helps us so much in the IB life.
In fact, she can read student minds. She can, and she can read mine.
I think probably the thing that stands out to me the most about her is her dedication. She goes above and beyond and does all kinds of jobs that aren't hers, just because she sees that it needs to be done.
With a smile.
We really want her to have this honor because she deserves it. She has been in our system for a while, and we will miss her when she's gone, and we really appreciate Miss Ola.
Mrs. Clayton has an extra special bond with her class. She knows what all of her students need and supports them in a caring way. Their triumphs and successes are extra special because she celebrates right along with them.
My name is Amy Hardy. I'm the principal of Fort Meade Middle Senior, and I am proud to put forth Miss Christie as one of our school-related employees of the year. Miss Christie embodies servant leadership. She does so because she's kind, and she calls each student by name, and she attends to their needs. And we couldn't do it without Miss Christie. Thank you, Miss Christie, for everything you do.
Christie's caring, she's passionate, and she's just really helpful all around. She cares deeply for the kids. She wants to make sure that they're fed, that they have everything on there, all their little components and everything that they're supposed to have. Some of these kids don't get it, and we know that, and she's one of the ones that makes sure that they get it,
Congratulations, Christy, we love you.
Miss Eula Gibson is our School-Related Employee of the Year, and we're excited about having Ms. Gibson for that nomination. She is the first person that the students see when they come in, and she's always smiling and willing to help those students. She's always also has a little bit of a sense of humor as well. So the students will definitely have a little bit of a laugh once they leave the office. We are so pleased to have nominated Ms. Eula Gibson for our School-Related Employee of the Year.
Mr. Cummings, he's our foreman on campus. He oversees all the custodians that in the evening activities and things going during the school day. And Phil is the one who organizes and makes sure everything's set up perfectly so that people, when they come on our campus, have a great experience. So we're very thankful for him.
He creates a better learning environment. The place looks good, it feels good, and teachers and students and parents, they want to be here because of that.
My favorite thing about Phil is his willingness to help no matter what it is. If he's able to do it, then he's willing to help, and he wants to do whatever it takes to make this campus a beautiful place and a safe place for students. So that's an extremely important quality about Phil that oftentimes goes unnoticed.
Feels great to be Employee of the Year for George Aiken High School.
City Elementary School-Related Employee of the Year is Katie Arcee. Katie is a determined, wonderful employee who goes above and beyond for all staff, students, and parents. Mrs. Arce works hard to ensure her tasks are completed in a timely manner. Mrs. Arce also helps families with enrolling, checking in students, and provides timely answers to questions parents may have. Mrs. Arce is frequently seen encouraging students for their positive behavior. Our Highland City Elementary teachers can always count on Mrs. Arce's servant leadership. Mrs. Arce is well deserving of this honor. We love her at Highland City Elementary.
So many amazing things I could say about our SREOY of the Year at Stevens. Mr. Hagan is a jack of all trades. He is constantly MacGyvering ways for us to keep our technology in check, and he is always willing to help out when we have the need. We love Mr. Hagan.
Hi, I'm here today to talk to you about our School-Related Employee of the Year, Mr. Hagan. The Hagans joined our Stevens Elementary family about 6 years ago, and so far, Mr. Hagan and his wife have impacted our Stevens Elementary family in so many different ways. If he doesn't know how to do it, he will find somebody to get you going, and he's just like the Energizer Bunny around our school. He's everywhere helping everybody with all of their network manager issues. So it's my pleasure to put in my few words about Mr. Hagan and his wife.
I've had the pleasure of working with Mr. Higgins for quite a few years, first as a longtime sub, and I was so happy when he came to Stevens as a full-time employee. I knew his work ethic, and I knew he'd do a great job for us.
Hello, and congratulations to our School-Related Employee of the Year, Miss Cindy Ferguson. Miss Ferguson has been here at Sikes for 6 years. Miss Ferguson is one of our front office secretaries. She helps in many ways. One of the ways that is very special here at Sikes that Miss Ferguson helps is that she attends to our students in the office when we need to fill in our clinic. She makes sure that they have a bandage on. She makes sure that they have ice. She makes sure that she calls the parents, and that takes a nurturing and kind person. Miss Ferguson also helps with office work. She also helps supports our teachers with things that they need in the classroom. Miss Ferguson, congratulations to you. Keep up the good work, and do know that you are a valuable asset here at Sikes. We appreciate all that you do for our students, staff, and community. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
We are so excited to announce our School-Related Employee of the Year for Gene O'Dell Learning Center, Miss Bobby Pope. Miss Pope is our RN, and she oversees all of the medical needs that our students have. We have students at our school that require a lot of medical assistance, and Miss Pope is wonderful at making sure that all of our students receive the medical care that they need on a daily basis. She also oversees the nurses that are in our classroom to make sure if there's any questions or any follow-up that needs to be done is taken care of. Ms. Pope has a wonderful rapport with all of our students and our staff, and we are so blessed to have her represent our school.
I first started working with Miss Ramirez last year and learned very quickly that Miss Ramirez has a heart for children and wants nothing more than to see them succeed.
Katie is a tireless worker who truly gives everything she has to our students. Everything she does comes from the heart. She is never spotted without a smile, and she's always looking to improve the lives of our sweet children. Katie works really hard in the lunchroom with the children, making sure they have everything they need and they're greeted every day with kindness.
When I think of Katie Ramirez, words to describe her would be loyal, respectful, quiet, selfless, and happy. Miss Ramirez is always walking around with a smile on her face.
I love Miss Ramirez because on kindergarten she always helped me read. I love Miss Ramirez because in kindergarten she always helps me with some work, and now since I'm in 3rd grade she will help me with my vocabulary. I love Miss Ramirez because she always comes to my class, she always helps me on my work.
Our School-Related Employee of the Year is a mom away from home for our elementary students. She loves all of the students that come across through the office, and she makes sure she makes them feel welcome. From when they are a brand new student to our school community, she makes sure to have them feel at home by making sure they have everything they need to be successful as they make their way to their new classroom. She also assists anxious parents that do not want to yet let go of their kindergarten child by making them be assured that their child is going to be safe and comfortable and will return home happy to tell about their first day of school.
Esperanza is a hard worker and a joy to work with.
I'm Cindy Cangelos, principal at Mulberry Middle School, and excited to announce our 2018-2019 School-Related Employee of the Year, Miss Nancy Hutton. Ms. Hutton serves as our terminal operator here at Mulberry Middle School.
Mrs. Hutton is one of our most dependable staff members. We find her here every day willing to not only take on all of the tasks involved with being terminal operator, but helping all of her peers in the process.
She's wonderful. I'm very proud of her. She's a hard worker. She makes us laugh.
In addition to that, Ms. Hutton never shies away from picking up any new job duties. Whenever we're without a secretary or we have a need, she jumps right in and takes over and makes sure that everything runs very smoothly here at Mulberry Middle School.
Miss Dorsett does an awesome job as our financial secretary. She juggles so many responsibilities that I'm amazed at how she does them all with a smile.
I've been associated with Mulberry High School for 29 years as a parent, as a volunteer, as an employee. It's just a great place to work.
She's very instrumental in assuring that we are using the funds in the best possible ways to support our students and our staff.
My grandkids even go to school here now. All of their parents have graduated from here. It's meaningful. You can be anything you want from Mulberry High School.
Is at our football games, supportive with the band and many other extracurricular activities, and we just have a great time with Miss Dorsett here at Mulberry High School.
We'll always be the little school on the hill with the big, big heart.
Miss Bauer is an ESE para who works with our special needs students, and we are very fortunate to have her. She always has a kind heart, a willingness to serve others, and make sure that our students are always first.
But we have to read the number too. 796.
There's fires in no place for a dog. It's very odd that the fire started in. Is it okay?
Sure. Tell Mom we'll get your ID.
You can be sure of that.
She enjoys working with them in a small group setting to make sure that they get all the extra things that they need to make sure that they are successful.
Full of energy and a heart for children as if their own.
She's wonderful with students. They love having her. I help them with technology and learning all the different things with computers.
That's our Employee of the Year. She starts her day with energy and ends it with just as much. And I look at her with envy.
At lunch, she gave me a big smile and a big hug.
Why? Because she loves her workplace and, more importantly, her work with children.
Autumn is amazing. She works with the kids. She comes in. She helps the teachers so much. She helps us log them onto the computer when there's 20 kids and you're trying to log them all on. She's amazing.
Our Employee of the Year has a heart of gold, and she shows it each and every day on the job.
When she is teaching us, she is nice and friendly.
It's much more than words for her. It's action.
In just 1 year, Miss Carol Sawyer, our school nurse, has become so valuable that our staff here at Union Academy has nominated her for the School-Related Employee of the Year.
Carol Sawyer is without a doubt one of the finest nurses I've ever had the pleasure of working with. She cares about the total student, not just their health. She always jumps in whenever necessary to do anything above and beyond her duties.
How are you doing today? You doing okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All righty.
I see Miss Sawyer daily, and she's very kind and always happy, and she just makes my day.
We are ecstatic that we get to have Miss Sawyer on our campus every day.